Right now on my computer, I have a viral content team, a sales department, a coach for my clients, and a team of virtual assistants. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact same setup running for you too, all inside one app for $20 a month with no freelancers and no employees. I'll even show you how my AI virtual assistant messaged my Airbnb host directly and got me $412.38 off a 1-week stay in Portugal. That's their salary covered for the next 20 months. This is Claude Cowork with plugins. Let's build it. To get plugins working, you need the Claude desktop app. Cowork lives there. You can't do this from the browser. Once your desktop app is open, go to Cowork, hit customize, and you'll see browse plugins. Think of plugins as departments. So you got marketing, sales, customer service, project management, operations. Each one is a department that you can hire into your business today. And inside each department, we're going to build smaller teams because that is where the real leverage is with using AI. So we'll start with the marketing department because most business owners want more leads and sales, right? But here's the part that most people get wrong. They install a plugin and say, do marketing and get me customers for my business. And then they wonder why it sounds completely generic and off-brand. Think about it this way. You would never hire a marketing employee, throw them in a room and say, go do marketing. Not if you actually wanted to get qualified leads for your business. You'd first train them on your business model, what it is that you sell, how you get results for the customers, and ideally even who the audience is, your voice, and the things that you do and don't say. The same rule applies here. Just think about when you use a new AI, it's like onboarding a new employee. So whenever I customize a plugin, I don't take the default prompts. I tell it to go based off of my brand. And the most important step is that I switch to a folder where all of my brand documents live, like my brand voice, my ICP, my offers, the company doc, like everything that Claude needs to know about me and my business. Now this is so quick and easy for you because I already spent pretty much 2 years refining this process, and it's all in the description for you. But here's what it looks like in action. So you drop the file into a chat on Cowork. Cowork then reads the instructions that are in that doc that I already created for you, and it will start interviewing you. You answer, it writes the files, and then all you do is you will drag and drop those files into a project within Claude Cowork. Okay, back to the customization flow. With the brand folder ready, I hit let's go, and Cowork then creates the new command, and it figures out which connectors that it needs. And before we build anything else and you're like, Lauren, what the heck are connectors? Let me just give you 3 real quick definitions so that you can stick with me here. So the first you'll see are commands. Those are shortcuts. You type a / command and the plugin runs the exact thing that you want fast. You can even automate these so that they do them every hour, every week, every month, or any cadence that you want. Connectors, like I just mentioned, are automatic access to the different apps and softwares and tools that you use. Things like Canva, Notion, Gmail, your CRM, they're all directly connected. You just plug it in once and then you can use it forever. And then we have skills, and those are processes. So they're the actual instructions that a plugin follows when it does the work, and this is where your team's playbooks live. So if you've got any SOPs, you can literally plug them into the plugin. So it's really simple. It's just shortcuts, apps, and processes. That's it. Don't let the tech bros confuse you with all their funny words. And whenever you add a new connector, or if it figures out a connector that it should be using, it will actually tell you, hey, this is a more efficient thing that we can do. We can add a connector here, and this is going to speed up the whole process. And it won't just log in for you. It will ask you to authenticate to log in, and then it remembers. And it logs in a way that it doesn't require you to share passwords. It's the direct access through an MCP or an API. Again, it will guide you through the whole thing. Don't let these funny words confuse you. Now we hire the first team member inside of marketing, the viral content employee. So make sure that you customize the marketing plugin one more time and tell it, build me a viral content skill that takes a transcript or an idea and turns it into a viral LinkedIn post, a viral X post, a viral Instagram post, and follow my structures, my hooks, and never use any of my banned words. Let me show you this in working. So I'm dropping an old transcript from one of my live trainings. The skill then reads it, it pulls the strongest angles and writes me a load of posts. Everything is all in my voice and it matches the structures that my top posts use. That took 90 seconds. This used to take me 5 hours and a team of more than $10,000 a month. And the only reason it actually sounds like me and is proven to generate results is because of those 13 files that we built earlier. Again, that's in the description for you. And there's another bonus hire that lives inside of the marketing plugin, the brand manager. Now the brand manager doesn't write or create, it audits things. So before anything goes out, it checks, does this match my voice? Does this use my words? Did it make up a number that isn't actually tied to real proof? Is this just AI slop? Because I mean, is anyone else sick of hearing the word skyrocket in every damn LinkedIn post? So after the viral team creates the draft, the brand manager then reviews it to make sure that it aligns with what I actually want. So as an example with this one, the hook uses unlock, which is on my banned word list, and the proof number isn't sourced, plus the CTA is too vague. So then it automatically sends that draft back to the viral content creator and tells it the things that it needs to edit because it isn't good enough. So this viral content writer plus a brand manager that catches AI slop used to cost me more than $10,000 a month. Now they both live inside the same AI marketing plugin. They run on those 13 files, and the whole thing takes me just 30 minutes a week. I just have to review what it created before hitting OK, and then it goes to my actual human assistant to do the posting. And I'll talk another time about why I don't like to automate posting. Okay, next department, the coach for my clients. Inside Cowork, I built a coach skill trained on every framework that I implement with my paid clients. So here's an example. Because we talk about how to generate sales from social media, getting DM conversations converting into clients is a majorly important thing. So we have done thousands, and I mean thousands of hours of training on how to sell in the DM or how to use the DMs in order to book qualified sales calls for your business. We uploaded all of that data to our WhatsApp chat. Now, WhatsApp doesn't connect natively to Claude, but I'm just showing you the kind of cool stuff that you can do once you start playing around with these AI tools. So we bridge WhatsApp with a webhook through make.com, which allows my clients to text the WhatsApp bot at any time saying, hey, what do I respond to this message in order to book a sales call or to close the deal in the DMs? And the WhatsApp chat tells them exactly what to reply to the prospect. And they can do that even if it's 2 a.m. for me and my actual human team. This is a 24/7 agent that always replies to them, meaning that they can close deals faster and respond to leads more quickly. So just think about all the questions that your clients and customers ask you and realize that you can automate those, meaning that you don't even need to respond to them or have a team that responds to them anymore for customer service. So that's an example of how we're coaching clients on sales. And internally in our team, our AI sales department has 3 hires inside of it. We have an outbound skill that runs every day that finds prospects, researches about them and scrapes their profiles to find out what their business is about and what they're looking for help with. Then it drafts a personalized message and queues it. We then have a follow-up skill that pulls every cool summary from the week and writes the next step email tailored to where the deal is in the pipeline based on the transcript of the sales call. And then we have a cool summary. And then we have an internal sales trainer that takes the transcript, pulls the objections, and ranks the quality of the sales call as to how it was handled by the human closer. It even then updates the CRM automatically because let's be honest, salespeople hate updating the CRM, and this means that it actually gets done. And that's because we're able to use a connector directly to the CRM that we use high level. And if you don't already have a CRM that can work directly with Claude, I'll leave a link in the description to one that I recommend and that I use that can be done with Claude. Again, these used to be 3 people on my payroll. This is all done automatically for, let's say, around $150 a month when you include the cost of Claude plus high level. It's absolutely insane. And I haven't even mentioned about how this is changing my personal life for the better. I mean, if you're like me and you got into business because you want to help people and create freedom for yourself, after a long day of working, the last thing that you want to be doing is managing your personal life. And that's where virtual assistants come in. So Cowork has a schedule feature and a Chrome extension. So you can go on to schedule on the side menu, hit new task, or just type /schedule from anywhere in Cowork and it will set up some automated tasks for you. So for example, I have it review all of my emails every day and give me a summary so that I don't need to actually go through all of my emails, and it will also draft the responses to the emails based upon how I usually do respond to emails. But here's the cool part. I was sick and tired of looking for an Airbnb when I went to a trip to Portugal, so I said, this is my criteria of what I want the place to be like, message the host and make sure to ask these list of questions that I wrote out for it. It actually ended up suggesting me a couple more questions that I should ask based upon the criteria, and I asked it to negotiate the price. So it went out and it found the Airbnbs in the location that I wanted, it sent the message to the host, and multiple of the hosts sent a special offer on Airbnb, and one of them saved me more than $400 on my week's stay. And it did it all through that Chrome extension. So I literally just left my laptop and it was controlling my screen and doing certain things. And you don't really need to worry that it's go ahead and click in other apps that you have and tabs on your computer, because every time that it wants to enter a new tab, it asks you for permission. So I just gave it permission for the Airbnb tab so it could just do that one task without risking any issues here. So that's the full setup of how I have 4 AI teams in one app for less than $20 a month. And the first and most important step for you right now is for you to go into the description so that you can get all of your brand docs done in a way that Claude can understand, so that it understands you and your business. I call this UAI, YOUAI, because it asks you about you, your offers, the unqualified words that it should never use. It gets your authenticity and it also gives instructions. So go to the description box, work on that right now, and you can also check out this video next that breaks down step by step how you can do the whole thing manually if you don't want to just click the link in the description.